Hello, Young Living. Good morning, and welcome to our Win the Week today. I am your host, McKay Barktel. I am the sales manager in the West region, and we have an incredible call lined up for you today. I hope that all of you had an amazing weekend. We had a very big weekend for Thanksgiving. Hopefully, all of you enjoyed that. And it is a cold and chilly morning here in Utah. It's definitely giving me the feel of the holidays with Christmas coming up, and I just can't wait. I can't wait for us to get into the season. And we just have so many great things coming and already so many things that have happened. I was just in California and Arizona a week or two ago, got to spend some time with leaders, and I'm just feeling the energy in the air, the excitement, the motivation, everybody's passion moving forward, and it's just awesome. And so take some time today, if you guys have friends or leaders who you want to jump on the call, to have the chance to get some incredible insight from one of our leaders, Katie McCabe, who's going to be hopping on with us. Tag them, let them know, because they're not going to want to miss it. So just a couple of agenda items, things that we're going to be going over today. We're going to be going over some announcements. We have our global social and digital recognition specialist, Jessica Taggart, going to be going over recognition with us. And then again, our platinum leader, Katie McCabe, is going to be on sharing her insight on what she's doing to build the business, to drive momentum forward in everything. So I can't wait to get into this. Let's dive into some announcements. So right now we have Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday is here, everybody. Today we have great deals that you will want to share with your friends and family. So let's go over it and we can talk about it. So right now we have 50% off on our Aria diffuser. So this is one of our most popular diffusers. So you do not want to skip out on this. Let people know who've been wanting an Aria for a long time. It's one of my favorite diffusers. I have it in my house. I remember when I first came onto Young Living, I wanted it for so long, and I was so excited the day that I got it. So you definitely want to take advantage of it. 50% off the Aria diffuser. We also have 50% off on the Calm Recovery Essentials, and that includes our Duet diffuser. And by the way, you guys, this is an exclusive color that you can only get with this. So it features dual pumps, so you can use 2 essential oils at once. And it also features waterless atomizing technology for a more intensive aromatherapy experience. Plus, it has Bluetooth speakers. And who doesn't love that? I know I love that. So the oils that come with this include lemon, lavender, peppermints, citrus fresh, stress away, and peace and calming. So these are some of our fan favorite. We wanted to throw them in there so that you guys can experience them with this incredible diffuser that we have. And again, remember, it's exclusive. It's 50% off. Definitely take advantage of it. We're also offering the exclusive Simplified by Jacob and Kate, our cozy chai. It smells so good. You guys, you've got to get it. I love it so much. If you have any customers that have been loving this oil, it's a good time to reach out to them. We've already been having a lot of people take advantage of Black Friday. That was an incredible sale. And I know that I've talked to a lot of you guys and you've seen the sales and the excitement go through with your team. Definitely talk about this blend, the Cozy Chai blend, and get them excited about that. Plus, you can order 100 PV and you can score free economy shipping. This is huge, everybody. And a lot of these things, if you purchase them, you'll get close to this benchmark anyway. So definitely talk about it. It's a great time for people to, even when they're enrolling, they can get free shipping as well if they're getting 100 PV. So these festive Cyber Monday specials are available right now from 9 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time on one-time orders only. And if it's a first-time order for new enrollees, they can put it on loyalty as well. So definitely a lot to take advantage of. I also don't want to forget that our Holiday Magic Bundle. So it's available until November 30th. This is one of the best ways to get started right now. You can get vanilla oleo resin 5 ml, our Christmas Spirit essential oil blend that's in the 15 ml bottle, our grapefruit essential oil, which is in the 15 ml bottle, as well as the pine, and Christmas Spirit hand soap. That one is one of my favorites. We get it in the 3-pack in this one. And then peppermint essential oil, 15 ml, and our Dewdrop diffuser. So incredible bundle to take advantage of. Again, it's available until November 30th. So let your people know. Just an exciting time to get started with Young Living. Um, you guys, so I'm going to invite you to stick around. We're going to do a giveaway at the very end of this call. So I want you guys to be prepping for it right now. So if you have already enrolled somebody, again, listen up. We're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do two actually. But if you have already enrolled someone with this bundle, the Holiday Magic Bundle, drop your favorite holiday emoji in the comments. I'm going to be giving away these perfume bottles, these rollers. So just an incredible set, super exciting. You can gift this to somebody, you can keep it for yourself. Just a great way to be able to experience our essential oils, as well as we have an exclusive Young Living mug that we're going to be giving away. So drop your comments again. If you have already enrolled somebody with this bundle, the Holiday Magic Bundle, drop your favorite holiday emoji in the comments, and then we're going to decide who those winners are at the end of this call. So stick around, and we can't wait to get into this. Okay, I'm going to turn the time over to our Global Social and Digital Recognition Specialist, Jessica Taggart, to go over some recognition today.
Thanks, McKay. Good morning, everybody. I hope you all had a fun and safe holiday weekend. On behalf of the recognition team, we are so grateful for all of you guys. We absolutely love working with such amazing brand partners. And I am so excited to go over our October retreat qualifiers with you today. But before we jump into that, I just want to remind you all of the 2024 retreat qualification period. So take a look at that, mark your calendars, write down that date you have to hit. We want to see as many of you as possible at a 2024 retreat. If that is your goal for next year, let us know in the comments right now so we can help cheer you on. And if you ever have any questions about the retreat dates, qualification periods, you can visit our website page under company, brand partner recognition, and then scroll down to the retreat section. And of course, you can reach out to the recognition team with any questions as well. All right, please help me congratulate our 4 newest Silver Retreat qualifiers. Congratulations to each of you. We are so excited for all of you to join us in Utah next October. If you recognize any of these individuals, please tag them in the comments right now so we can keep celebrating this amazing achievement. Congratulations again to our newest Silver Retreat qualifiers. Next up, join me in celebrating Vicki Gunvalson for achieving Gold Retreat. This is an amazing milestone, and we are so proud of all of your hard work. If you know Vicki, please tag her in the comments right now. Young Living retreats are nothing short of spectacular, so congratulations again to everyone who earned their spot last October. And that is all my time today. Thank you guys so much. Back over to you, McKay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jessica. Wow. Congrats to all the silver and the gold qualifiers. You guys, this is such a big deal. We've had a lot of leaders post, even leaders who've just been going to the platinum retreat. And you guys, these trips are incredible. And so I'm so excited for the people who have qualified. If you're shooting for that right now, I'd strongly encourage you to keep pushing because they are so worth it. And it'll just completely transform your life. So I'm so excited for you guys. Huge shout out to all you qualifiers. Keep up the good work. Okay, you guys, this is a really exciting time for the call. This is the thing that I've been looking forward to the most. We have one of our leaders, one of our platinum leaders out of Idaho, Katie McCabe, on with us today to share some of her insight on how she's been building her business, how she's been motivating her leaders and pushing her business forward. Katie McCabe, she's in November actually marks Katie's 10-year anniversary of her enrolling the first YL member and launching her business. She and her husband, they live in Boise, Idaho. In the Boise, Idaho area, I should clarify. And they homeschool their 3 kids. Along with Young Living, they also run a marriage coaching business. So they're really passionate about helping marriages thrive. This is huge. She's also won 3 Hawaii incentive trips and the Global Leadership Cruise back in 2017. She's most recently spoke at her Gold Retreat. She did an incredible job just since past August, and I know that she's inspired so many people there at that retreat. She hit silver back in August of 2014, gold in July of 2016, and hit platinum in 2017. So she is an absolute rock star. I've worked a lot with her in the last, just in the last year. And I just can't wait for you guys to get some insight from Katie today. So Katie, I'm going to turn the time over to you. And then again, stick around. We're going to be giving out some giveaways at the end of this call.
Hey, thanks, McKay. Thank you guys all for having me on. As McKay said, my name is Katie. I've been with Young Living since 2013. And this month, it is so surreal. This month is the 10-year anniversary of enrolling my first member. And last month was the 10-year anniversary of me enrolling with Young Living. So it feels really full circle that I get to come share with you guys. And I want to talk about what it looks like to propel our businesses forward, right? We can all be honest. The last handful of years have been interesting, and there's been some stagnancy. And what I know to be true, because I do network with other network marketing professionals in other companies, is this is kind of an across the board thing. And so what we know about business is business has to adapt as the culture changes, right? And so life has changed a lot, especially in the last 3 or 4 years with COVID and just a lot of things in our culture. And we have to learn how to adapt with it. And sometimes that's hard. I tend to be a creature of habit. It's like, if this worked before, can it just keep working the same way? And I want it to be the same. I want there to be simplicity in that. But oftentimes we just have to learn that, hey, there's new seasons in life. So we need to grow with those seasons. And when we first started with Young Living, we were all in living rooms, 100% in people's living rooms, passing around essential oils. I mean, we were signing them up with paper order forms, for crying out loud, right? And so it was just, I would say maybe a simple time. And we built ourselves all the way up to platinum, sitting in people's living rooms. And at that time, there was kind of this exciting energy about the business. It was like, do you want to host a class? Like, this person hosted the party in their house. Yeah, let's do it. And we kind of had this like energy around duplicating just by getting in people's living rooms. And so somewhere around 2017, 18, that kind of started to shift. And then COVID like really hurled us into this whole new realm within our culture and our environment. And so what we want to talk about today is, what does it look like to really move our businesses forward while adapting to the culture that we live in, not staying stuck in a cycle of doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. And so what I want to remind you guys of is this: network marketing as a business is recruiting business builders, right? That's like what this business is. And so if all we do in Young Living is bring in customers, that's great. I'm so glad that we're changing lives and we're impacting people for their health. But when that's all we do, we are just a sales rep. You make the sale, you earn the commission, and you move on, right? But if we want to build like an empire, if you're one of those like me that's kind of a big dreamer, right? And you want to build legacy income that really changes your family's future, the way to do that is to bring on business builders, because you can't build that empire by yourself. And that's kind of the beauty of what we do, is like, other people's success is our success. And so we have to get uncomfortable. We have to get out of our comfort zone. We have to move into new realms of growth and progress to help other people succeed. And so then when they succeed, we succeed. And it's such a beautiful team effort. So I want to talk about why this has become difficult. Why as an industry, not just as a company, but why as an industry have we moved away from boldly talking about the opportunity with, in our case, with Young Living, right? I think there's 2 reasons. For me, I'm thinking it's mindset, and then it's knowing how to do it. So I want to talk a little bit about both of these categories. If we're talking about mindset, let's just ask like the really simple question, right? If we're doing this, if we believe in network marketing, in Young Living, then why are we maybe kind of nervous to talk about it, right? Because if like you're doing it, you should be confident in that. You should be proud in that, in sharing that. And so I don't say that to shame you and go, hey, if you're doing this, you should be proud. But if you resonate with that and you go, that is kind of weird. If I'm like all gung ho and I'm on Win the Week call and I believe in this and I'm trying to hit my rank, then why am I a little bit nervous to talk about it? So the first thing that I want to say is, if you feel like maybe you're not super confident in network marketing as a concept, as like a modality for your future, for business, right? There is a book by Robert Kiyosaki called The Business of the 21st Century. This was such a mindset shifting book for me as I read and went, oh my gosh, this like is the business of the 21st century. This is like a whole new way of doing business in our culture. And his book just really unlocks a lot of potential and confidence for us as we learn these truths about the industry. So if you need to gain confidence, and a lot of you might say, no, I totally believe in it. And you're saying that on a conscious level, but on a subconscious level, do your actions reflect that belief? Because if your actions don't reflect your confident proclamation that you love network marketing, maybe you need to do a little bit of a heart check and go, maybe I am not totally confident in this and I need to adjust that mindset, right? So I see someone commenting saying, repeat the book title. It's called The Business of the 21st Century. In fact, it is on my desk. So I will like put it on the screen. It's probably backwards for y'all if my camera's in the backwards mode, right? But it's Business of the 21st Century, purple book. You guys can get it on Amazon for like $10. And it's just an excellent mindset book to go, oh, that's right. Like this is an amazing opportunity. So that's my first encouragement. Mindset wise, let's talk about a second idea here. We don't share because we struggle with the fear of rejection. Let's be real. If that's you, comment below like, yeah, that's real. Like I don't want people to reject what I'm saying. So I want you to take the analogy of a server at like your breakfast joint, right? You're having breakfast and the server comes up and offers you coffee. Are they nervous to do that? Or is it just their job? Like, do they care if you say yes or no to having a cup of coffee? They don't care. It's simply their job. So I want to create simplicity around this, that when we're offering network marketing, you guys, there are millions of people in this world who are struggling financially and need an opportunity, and we're keeping it quiet. Like, why are we not boldly and confidently saying, hey, I got something that might help you? If it's not for you, that's cool. But let me like tell you a little bit about it, right? So we need to adjust our mindset around it and literally tell yourself, I am a server in a restaurant and I am offering coffee. And if they don't want coffee, it has nothing to do with my self-worth, with my value, or with what is good about what I am offering them. What I'm offering them is phenomenal, but it just might not be for them, or it might not be the right time. And I'm going to tell you, network marketing isn't for everybody. So don't sit there and go, no, they're just ignorant. They should. No. Some people don't need network marketing. For some people, it's not right. It's just not right for them. That's okay. So your job is to just sift through the people that might have a financial need and find the ones that are ready for something like network marketing and then help onboard them. So change your mindset around that. You're offering coffee. They can say yes or they can say no, but let's not get in our heads about that having anything to do with our self-worth or our value. Last thing I want to talk about on mindset, then we'll get into some how-to. We don't share because we don't believe it'll work. We don't share because we don't believe we can do this. You might think like, well, Young Living works because I see, there's diamonds, there's platinums, like there's people that have done it. Like, okay, they can do that, but I don't know if I can do that, right? So I think we don't share because we don't believe it will work. Eric Worre has the most phenomenal analogy for this. He says, listen, if Young Living were to pay you $500 a day to go tell one person about the Young Living opportunity, right? But you had to do it for 30 straight days or you didn't get any of the money. Y'all, we're talking about $15,000 in a month, right? That's legacy income, baby, right? So they're going to pay you $500 a day. And all you had to do was go tell one person about the opportunity with Young Living. I'm going to go out on a ledge. I'm going to go on a limb here and say, you would find a way to do that. You would get out of your comfort zone. You would talk to the person at the post office because the holidays are stressful and maybe they don't like their job, right? You might talk to the person serving you your coffee and offer them something too, right? You might go be bold and talk to your neighbor about Young Living as an opportunity. If they were going to pay you $500 a day, you would find a way. So if you would find a way for that as a motivator, you could find a way with the potential of being a platinum or a diamond as a motivator. The problem is you don't believe that you can, because if you really believed it, you would work to make it happen. So this is where we, again, have to have this heart check of going like, wow, why do I not take action? Because let's be real, if they were offering you $500 a day, you would find a way to make that happen, right? So change your mindset and recognize that you're making more than that as like a diamond or a crown diamond. Like there's real legacy income potential for you. But where a lot of people in network marketing struggle is they get caught up on the short-term thinking instead of adopting that long-term confidence that you have what it takes. And if you don't have what it takes in your skill set right now, you can develop the skills to have what it takes, right? So there's so much around our mindset that hinders us from confidently talking about the business. And that's what we need to tweak and adjust. Once we have our mindsets in a good place, or we're at least on the road, because you know what? We don't ever arrive, but we do have breakthrough in our mindsets, right? Let's talk about how. How the heck do we talk about this business? What does it look like in an authentic way? Because my gosh, network marketing as an industry has been so tainted by people who do this yucky ways. And I know that Young Living is full of people that don't want to associate with that yucky way, that car salesman, that kind of obnoxious, like, all we do is spam our Facebook and Instagrams, right? We want it to be more meaningful. And that's really what we've been working on training our team in for the last couple of years. What does it look like to be an authentic network marketer, not a sleazy car salesman network marketer? And so, you know, what we train on is like, we need to be professional problem solvers. That is like our role in the industry. But before we can be a professional problem solver, we have to have a problem to solve, right? Which means we need to become professional friend makers. And I think this is where most people get hung up, and it's why they don't really advance much, you know, in the business, is because the hardest part of the industry is making the initial connection with a person. Once you're in the conversation, it's a lot easier to start talking about Young Living, offering them the solution to the problem they're discussing, right? But how do I initiate that conversation with people? And this is where we need to really develop our networking skills and get bold. We need to connect with people. We need to ask good questions. Where are we doing this? Guys, it could be anywhere. It could be your church. It could be neighbors. It could be like parents from your kids' school. It could be your work. If you're working part-time or full-time, right? You're going to be a human that connects with other humans. The more conversations you have about whatever, the more opportunity you're going to have to hear about a need and then bring Young Living into that solution, right? Or maybe you're listening and you're like, I really want to give this whole social media thing a go. And here's what I'll say. Our first 8 years in Young Living, we were 100% in living rooms. That's how we built. The last 2 years, my husband and I went, let's look at this whole social media thing. And we kind of conquered that market as far as building a following and learning, how do I enroll? And now the majority of our enrollments come from our social media following. So both are possible. You just have to figure out, what lane do I want to be in to make meaningful connections with people, either one-on-one or through your content on social media. But either way, the point is you have to learn the skills of getting to know the person in front of you and asking good and meaningful questions. Because when you do that, instead of just pouncing with your offer without even knowing the person in front of you, because that's the sleazy car salesman way, right? You create connection and you build trust with your audience because they feel like you really care about them. So there's two ways that people can come into Young Living. They're either going to come in for health help, right? Hey, I want that good lifestyle. Or they're going to come in for money help because they see the business opportunity. The point is, we find people, we find the need, and we meet the need. So if they come in for business, great, you're already on your way. Now you just have to have the system to help them launch their business. That's the duplication model, right? If they come in for health help, then have a system for offering them the business. Maybe that looks like they watch a video after they join to learn how to get their products paid for, right? Maybe that looks like once or twice a month, you do a business opportunity Zoom call and you just trickle that out in an email or a project broadcast to your whole downline. Recruiting from a customer base is a completely legitimate way to raise up business builders. Like, comment in the comment section if you were someone who said, I don't want to do the business. You came in for the product first, because that was me. Like, I put my hand up in my best friend's face and said, I'll buy your oils, but I am not doing your business. And 30 days later, I had enrolled 7 people, right? So you just never know where you're going to find those people. So if you have someone come in for health, if you find that you're better at enrolling for health, that's fine. But don't just leave them customers. You've got to find a way to transition them over to learning that there's an excellent opportunity for them. So just be consistent in sharing the opportunity with your downline. Here's the bottom line. We have to get confident about sharing the business again. We need to be bold. And to do that, we have to create a daily system of activity. What does that mean? Is it showing up in our community? Is it connecting with a new neighbor or friend every day to build conversation? Is it social media content that's meaningful and draws an audience to you? You have to figure out what your daily method of operation is, and then you do those things consistently. Get with your upline, figure out how to get good feedback and to tweak things to make your system strong. Here's what sets people apart from those who are successful to those who stay stagnant in this business, those who decide to treat it like and make it a business versus those who just wish it will become one, but don't take action. I'll end with this quote. It is John Melton said, and he's real big up in a different company, but he says, I would rather have ignorance and action than knowledge with inaction. So we can gain all the knowledge we want, whether it's about product or about the industry, but if we're not taking action, nothing's going to change. So that's my exhortation to you. Figure out your game plan, start to take action. Let's lead into this new year being consistent, clear, and bold with how we share Young Living as a business opportunity. Thank you guys so much for having me on.
Man, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Katie, for coming on. You guys, this is so insightful. I love so many things that Katie was talking about. Just a couple of notes that I was taking as Katie was talking. Just like mindset and ability, those two things hand in hand work together so well. It's important that we have a good mindset going into this, because if we don't, the action is going to be subpar. But even just kind of going into action, I love what she was talking about, saying find the people, find the need, and then meet the need. And we need to get out. We need to start taking action, and we can continue to learn along the way. So kind of going into the action and everything, like all this information is so amazing, but it's going to go to waste if we don't take action on it. So a couple of things. One, I want you to think about 1 to 2 leaders. If you have more, great. But tag them in this video. Tag them in the video so they can go back and watch it and they can get some good insight, and then reach back out to them, follow up with them, see what their thoughts are, and then encourage them to take action. The action that I want to encourage you all today is, so I was going through, and when I met with some leaders out in California and Arizona, we all kind of talked about the same thing, but so I'm going to tell it to you guys too. But I want you to connect with 4 new people a day. 4 new people a day. I'll let you interpret that how you will. Whether that's developing a new relationship with somebody, whether that's reaching out to a prospect or somebody that you've been kind of introducing the product to a little bit, but 4 new people a day. And then by the end of December, I want to challenge you all to develop 1 new star. 1 new star leader. What does that look like? If you were a brand new person coming onto Young Living and you shared and enrolled 2 people at 100 PV, and then those 2 people shared and enrolled 2 people at 100 PV, you would be at star by the end of December. So through connecting, through all these amazing tips and advice that Katie has given us, and take that, run with that, and take action. And then follow up. Let us know how that goes. Let your upline know how this challenge goes. And I know that you're going to be seeing a lot of amazing results from it. So thank you again, Katie, for coming on to the call today. We have a couple giveaways that we want to give away again, as we promised. So for our roller bottle set that we have, we're going to be giving that to Deandra Ruzika. So congratulations, Deandra. You're going to get the roller ball set. And then for the mug, we have Brooke Livingstone. So Brooke, congrats. You got the mug. We're going to be sending this to you. Thanks for coming on today. And thank you, everybody, for joining on our Win the Week call. We will see you next Monday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time at the same time to get your week kick started off right. Thank you, everybody, for coming on the call. We'll see you next time.